Well, good evening. It's about 7 o'clock on June the 16th, and this is Roxy's kids. They are 4 weeks and 3 days old today. So you can kind of tell by movement and mobility, they're not quite as up as to where Penny's were, but it's the age right now. They're doing really good. The little poodle's out here with them. And Vanessa was kind enough today to do collar colors for me. And I think we can probably actually see collars on these because I think their hair is still short enough at this age we can find collars. So I know we're behind and everybody's going, what is going on? Well, I always tell everybody when we're not on the internet, there's something going on. So this week has been a prime example of that so far. Vanessa has been out with a kidney stone. And I had to have a colonoscopy today, which took half my day yesterday and pretty much most of my day today. I didn't get home till 5:30, so I decided to get at least a couple videos started. I did 2 last night, which I had to be crazy to do them. But, so we will get caught up because Vanessa's coming in hopefully full-time tomorrow. She still doesn't feel well. She's still passing stones. She's passed 2 so far, and it's like, oh my good grief. So that's why you haven't seen anything from us this week yet. But we're gonna get back on the stick and we'll get everybody done before the weekend, I hope. If not, I'll get them done on Saturday. So this is probably my last calm weekend because once all these litters go in on Monday to be spayed and neutered, it gets stupid busy around here with people coming in to pick up their puppies. So what I'm going to do for you today is I've got weights and collar colors that we put on these guys. And so we'll give you collar colors. They're actually trying to sneak in here. I'm trying not to move so they don't realize I'm just sitting here on a stool right next to them. I'm too tired after not eating for 3 days pretty much to stand up and do these. So 8236 is a male, and it's got a neon green collar on, and we will find collars after a while. It's kind of like fruitless at this point to even try, so I'll get you some collar colors when we're done. So the neon green collared puppy is 3 pounds. 8235 is a male, has a yellow collar, and they're going, we know you're standing right there. All right, I'm gonna move. If I move, they're gonna move. So then, yeah, see there? They quit crying. Oh, sure. Yellow collar is 3 pounds, 0.5. 8237 is a female with a purple collar. She is 2 pounds, 14 ounces. And 8228 is a female with a neon pink collar. And she is 2 pounds, 14.5. 8227 is a male with a neon orange collar, which is right there and it sticks out like a sore thumb. That one is 2 pounds, 15 ounces even. 8233 is a female with a forest green collar, 2 pounds, 9.5. And 8232 is a male, and it has a light blue collar on. I think it's up here chewing on this leaf. Yep, we'll find collar colors in a little bit. And the poodle out here is a male. He weighs a whole 1 pound, 15.4 ounces. And he is right there below us with no collar on. All right, so let me walk up here out of here. And if I get him far enough away, we'll look for collar colors. All right, so this is neon orange right here in the front. Neon green is right there. We have the purple collar, Merle, right there by the stool. And the poodle just came around back behind he's got his tail up in the air. The other little Merle has a forest green collar, and there's a good shot of the forest green collar. Oh, who's next to you? Light blue collar is right there in the middle. This is the turquoise collar. And I missed, oh, there's yellow. I just missed it. Yellow has its head down with the brown ears right there on the right of your screen. There, you just got a glimpse of that yellow collar for a second. There you go. There's the collar. Let's see, who else are we missing out here? Oh, look, this one says, I'm going to go through the tube. That's the, oh, it slid. I've got it on a hill. This is slippery. It might not be able to walk back up. It's trying. Its feet's slipping. I made it, almost. Oh, that's going to slide back down through it. There it goes. So they have a slide. It says, I can't do it, I'm out the back. I didn't realize I had it on that much of a little grade here. All right, so he's coming back. He's got, says, I know I can make this. I know I can. His little feet sliding. There you go. There's Neon Pink. That's who I was missing, was the Neon Pink. This one's coming back through again. This one says, I know I can get this. Oh, there it goes again. That's funny. I had no clue that that was going to be slippery. You gotta run, buddy. Run, run, run. Oh, it says I can't make it. There, oh, it gets right to the edge. Now the pink one's gonna go in and follow him. She'll slide down if she steps in there. She's gonna keep him from coming out. Anything you've got in the house, even an old 5-gallon bucket, cut the bottom out of it. I went down in the behind the kennel a little bit ago. Here he comes. He says, oh, he made it. So I took a 8-foot joint of this tubing. It's field tile tubing or culvert tubing, whatever you want to call it. I just went, oh, he says, I'm going back. It's the green collar going back again. Oh, there he slid down the other end. Oh, this is funny. The blue collar one's in there now. I knew they weren't big enough for my big green tube, so I took the saws off, and I went down and got the tube, and I cut this off the end of the tube, and I've still got about 6 foot of this joint left. I'm going to cut up some more of them and put them different places in the kennel. But it gives them something to learn and a new experience, a new texture, a new, actually a new skill set, because that's on a hill and it's too hard to walk up. They've got to really try it. These guys are getting really funny. They are really starting to explore. This is the first time I've had them out here like this and just turned them loose. And there comes a little poodle up there along the side by that. He's on the right side of your screen. That's the little poodle. And he's done really, really well. But I can't believe he's so much smaller than everybody else. So, everybody is just, I mean, they're doing great. They really are. Roxy was upset I didn't bring her out today with them. But I figured as active as they were, I mean, look at their last week's video. They were like little toads. They just sit around and did nothing. This week, good grief, they're up and moving and going like crazy. She's going to slide down. Watch this. Whoop, slid right out the bottom end. I started to tell you, take a 5-gallon bucket, cut the end of it out. Make sure there's not any really, really super sharp edges, and give them something to go through at home and play on. Give them something to climb. I'm actually going to have my son build me a set of stairs with about a 2-foot platform on top so they can learn to climb stairs, go up and down both sides, or play on the top, or whatever they want to do. And we've been having fun with this, giving them something new to explore and do and play on. It's just fun to watch the changes in them that they do. Okay, the neon green is the baby that wants somebody to pay attention to him down here, but I'm going to ignore him. Okay, the Merle's going to slide down the bottom end. There she goes. She's not quite slid out. There she goes. She's trying to turn around and she slid on out. These guys are current on everything they can have so far. And they are actually starting to eat quite a bit of dog food. Oh no, this one's going to try and come up the wrong way. Oh, it's going to make it. Nope. Yep, made it. I can tell the dogs. This is playtime in the kennel too, and they're really loud tonight. I'm glad we don't have any neighbors. My neighbors can't complain about my dogs because across the road from us in a 1.5-mile area, there's 7,000 hogs. And so there's a huge pork producer across the street. So I never complain about his hogs, and we really never smell them unless they turn the fans on. Oh my goodness, Mr. Green Collar. I'm gonna move. Because once I move, he'll probably quit. I'm gonna take my stool. And I know I'm gonna walk in the video. I hate that, but I'm moving. He's gonna follow me, that little turkey. Oh yeah, right there he is. Came right over to me. I'm gonna screw your video up for a second. Gotta pick my stool up. I'm not picking you up. Nope, I'm not picking you up. So this would be considered nuisance barking if I had already started working on him with that. And I would have actually probably swatted him and said, no bark, and sent him away. But he's not quite big enough to do that to yet. And until they come to the house, I really don't care out here, but it is annoying. And I don't reward him for it or pay any attention to him. I'm gonna get on the low end of this tube so we can watch what happens when they come through this tube. They're all watching me like they're wondering what I'm gonna do. So, I've had a couple people ask me about crate size, so let's talk crates. My laundry baskets is up there, that's what I bring them down here on. It says, oh, we're sliding out. I might have to put a bigger tube down here so they slide all the way down. I've got one, that would be fun. Oh, you little stinker. I would not get anything less than a 36-inch crate. So that gives them room enough to eat, sleep, and go to the potty in there when you're not around. It is something that you're not going to be able to avoid. They're going to need about 2 weeks to settle into your house and get used to everything that goes on in your house. And the poodle decided to come out. But it takes them literally about 2 weeks. You'll know when they start getting comfortable and start to fit in. And you just kind of have to be patient. And believe me, don't panic if you've got the green collar puppy. He won't do this by the time you get home. This is just first time out here like this, and he's like, I need somebody that I know, and I know you, so pick me up. But that's not how it works, buddy. Sorry. So there, he's going to go on up there on the other side. They are going to potty in their crate at night. There's nothing you're going to do about it. If you want to start getting up with them at 2 or 3 in the morning when you hear him cry, go right ahead. But that becomes your new schedule. You do not have to get up in the middle of the night with them to take them to the potty. I don't know whoever decided that rule, but it doesn't always work. And what it does, it solidifies that time for you. So that's your new schedule. You're going to be up at that time every night. So I highly recommend, do not sleep with these guys in your bedroom. Put them in another room on another floor if you have a 2-story home. Put them to bed, and that's it till morning. Don't go back down. They should be used to their crate anyway. By the time you get these home, you're going to leave them in their crate 50% of the first day and 50% of every day after that until you get them housebroken. So when you're not physically interacting with them, you're going to lock them in a crate. Then once they're housebroken, it's a whole different story. Then you can give them crate time, but they're not crate time, but you're going to want to give them crate time also. If you always keep this puppy with you the first day you're home and you go to bed, don't think you're going to sleep. It's going to scream bloody murder all night long. And I think there's a song called All Night Long, but you're going to regret it. So it's fine to carry them around a little bit, play with them, love on them, put them in the crate for an hour, hour and a half. Don't pay any attention to them. Don't sit and stare at them. Once their eyes meet yours, they gotcha. Every time you go back to that crate when they're crying and you go back and go, oh, it's okay, you're all right, they've won. They've got you back, and you've got that baby voice, and they've got you hook, line, and sinker. So if this puppy were in the house and it were 8 or 9 weeks old and it was doing this at the crate and I wasn't sitting here 1 foot from the fence and was keeping this up, I would go over, smack my hands together, and tell it no bark. If it did not pay any attention and it kept it up, then I would take a fly swatter and I would swat the puppy and say, no bark. My crates are a little bit different than yours. I have crates, and I can show you when you come. As little as these guys are when you go home, you can take the top and take that crate loose on each end and one side. Leave the other side hinged. Then you can flip the lid over so that you don't have to get down on your hands and knees and take that puppy out, change the papers, and then stand up. You can do everything from standing up and leaning over that crate. And then when the dog's older and you want to close the crate in, you just buy about 4 little snaps at the hardware store, and you can snap the top. We've used a crate like that for years. You do want to make sure you snap it securely, at least 2 places or 3 places on the large end, and at least 2 places on the short end. That way they don't stand up and shove their head through it when you're not home and get their head caught. Or you can have one puppy when they're little or one crate when they're little with the lid open, and then go buy a second crate that's completely sealed shut. Or you can reattach yours with clamps. But I'll tell you what, it's so much better than getting on the floor. The biggest thing when you get these guys is patience, patience, patience. It takes literally 8 months for them to be totally trustworthy in the house. The green puppy says, I'm coming over this mountain because I'm going to get to you if it kills me. Whoop, fell in his face. Says, well, no, maybe not. The poodle says, shut up. It's whispering in his ear to shut up. So just kind of decide, how your family wants to handle it. And these are just suggestions. This isn't ground in stone. This is just what we have learned over 31 years of doing this. If I could redo my boys, I'd raise my boys like I did the puppies. And I'd be a lot stricter. Oh, here we go. It says we're going to make it. We're going to make it. I love that one. The green one says I'm going to try it. And see, this is just enough of a trial thing for them. They're just small enough that it's great for them. It gives them something to get up on. Oops, this one has trouble getting out. Now the Merle's going to try it. But it's fun for them. It makes their brain think about it. It makes them think about how to solve a problem. And the faster your little legs go in there, the quicker you get to the top edge. There's a real good view of how slippery that is. He says, I'm trying. Oh, he made it. So this little poodle is bound. He's going to tell him to shut up. But just be patient with these guys when you get them home. They will learn your schedule. You have got to change this puppy from their schedule to your schedule. And if you don't and you try to change to your schedule, you're going to regret it. And little mouthy green collar, wait till you come in the house, buddy. We're going to teach you no bark. So I'm going to close for now and get out of here, and I'm done for the night. That's a couple tonight, and I got a couple from yesterday. I'll get them loaded up for you. But if you have any questions, please give me a call. I don't mind at all. There is one puppy that says it's not sold on the internet, but it is sold. So if you're seeing this video and you saw that puppy today, it is sold. I just have to mark it this evening. So I hope you have a great day. I hope everything goes well and you have a great week. And this is hump day. So they're getting there. Each week gets them a little closer to being little munchkin monsters that go home. And we always do miss them. I mean, there's always favorites in every litter, and it's always it's just really enriching to watch the changes, to watch them turn into little people, to watch them become smarter than some first graders. And I love that bumper sticker. Somebody has one that says, my snoodle is smarter than a first grader. But they are fun, and they're getting to where they're really going to get to that fun age. So I think they're getting tired. The others are piled all up there in front. And the little poodle and the orange-collared one are still hanging out back here. But everybody else is like, I want to go to Mom. So I'm going to get them back to Mom. I'm going to walk around here and let you see them. I think they're all piled up. Yeah, they're piled up. At this age, they're like just about had it. So that was good for them for one day. So have a good week. We'll talk to you later. Call me if you have any questions.